Sir Alex Ferguson is to stand down. A successor has not been announced. That creates obvious uncertainty. Sky understands, of course, as we've been saying, that David Moyes is set to be confirmed as the new manager in the next few days. Worth noting, in the risks factors section of the club's flotation documents published last year, it warned that any successor to our current manager may not be as successful as he is. The club floated 10% of the company in New York back in August last year. The shares were priced at $14 a pop. It valued the club at just £1.5 billion. I say £1.5 billion. This is how they performed since. As you can see, down slightly today, but they are, they're up about 30% since flotation. And you can see the point there we've marked when the chief executive, David Gill, announced that he would stand down in June. The share price did fall. Then the club, of course, is still basically owned by the Glazer family. Worth also noting that shares in the club don't entitle you to a dividend. They don't get an income from them. Joining me now, Professor Chris Roebuck, who's an expert in leadership at the Cass Business School. This is about succession planning, isn't it, Chris? I put it to you, a key manager at this PLC has gone. No one has been appointed in his stead. This is bad succession planning, isn't it?
I suspect they know exactly who's going to be taking over, as you have suggested. The key about succession planning is not just the name, it's the fact that the person who's leaving has left an organisation that is in good shape, and not only in good shape for now, but also has created a pipeline of talent for the future. So whoever takes over, they're still going to be performing well.
Sir Alex is planning to stay on as a director. It looks like he's going to be on the board. Is that a good idea?
It's an excellent idea, because in that position he'll be able to utilise his knowledge of the game and of the club for the benefit of the club.
Will he be able to let go?
Well, this is the question. This is the question, the classic corporate question when a chief executive starts becoming chairman. Can he keep his fingers out the pie? I suspect that that will be something that Sir Alex has to learn, and to be perfectly blunt, okay, he's 71 now, but even at 71, he's still learning about business and learning about people. But let's be fair, he's been there 26 years, he's turned in all of these trophies, and maybe at 71 the thought is, it's time to spend a little bit more time with my family.
Yeah, I suppose it's been presented as his choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
How long do you think the club's been planning this?
I suspect that Alex Ferguson is a down-to-earth guy who's been in the business since he started playing himself at 16. He knows the score, and what's happened is he's been saying, at some point, I'm going to have to go. We might not have got the specific point, but I'm going to have to go, and I'm going to create a setup for my successor that is a reserve of talent for the future, and that's why it's so good.
Very briefly, the conventional wisdom is the more money a club spends on wages, the more games they tend to win. Does it matter who takes over?
It does matter to a degree, because you can throw the money at players and you'll get good performance, but you have to have an inspirational manager to move from going to good performance up to great performance.
Okay, thank you very much, Chris Roebuck from the Cass Business School. Well, from one manager who is on the move to another who isn't.